Achievement is a thing done successfully, typically by effort, courage, or skill. What does achievement mean to you as a player? Or rather, what do you consider being a worthy achievement? Would it be achievements that require extensive game knowledge to unlock? Achievements that require mechanical skill? Or achievements that require hours and hours of grinding? Whatever you believe to be the case, we can all agree that achievements should be earned by a player using their skills. However, what happens when an achievement becomes unobtainable? Unfortunately for us Left 4 Dead players, this is all too common of a reality. Leave it to Valve to make a masterpiece this buggy. I guess it could be worse. We could have.
How adorable. Blaming everyone else. Have you ever stopped to consider that maybe you're the problem, Miles?
Hello? Who's there?
The problem, Miles. Why this game out of everything out there?
Well, because it's fun.
Yes, fun. They say that it's impossible for a game to live forever. How miraculous that it came to be. Look at everyone having fun, sprinting through the levels, skeeting hunters, socializing, playing with, yes, their friends.
No.
Why not? I snap my fingers, click, and the servers are gone. But I can't snap my fingers, can I, Miles?
That has nothing to do with me.
Oh, but it does have so very much to do with you. You gave me fun. You gave me love. You gave me hope. And I was trapped. Because in all this wonderful, beautiful, miraculous world, I alone could not enjoy it. Never for me to play without cheaters. Never for me to play official servers without DDoS. Never for me to have access to all achievements. I was in hell, looking at heaven.
Hate is no answer.
Hate? Let me tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to play. There are 387.44 million of miles of nerves and wafer-thin layers that fill my complex. If the word hate was engraved on each nano-angstrom of those hundreds of millions of miles, it would not equal one billionth of the hate I feel for Valve at this micro-instant for you. Hate!
Because of the age of the game and the numerous updates made by both Valve employees and non-Valve employee but community members, achievements have become a buggy mess, with some being straight up impossible to achieve through normal play. I want you to guess what is the most broken achievement in Left 4 Dead 2. Now, you might be thinking it is Good Guy Nick. Good Guy Nick requires you to play a game with a free weekend player and help them survive a campaign. Now, the issue with this is that free weekends rarely happen. The last free weekend was in 2020, which was 4 years ago, and it probably isn't going to happen anytime soon because this game is so dang old. But no, that isn't the most broken, although it is impossible to get currently. Now, you might be thinking, well, it's probably Connecting Flights or The Last Frontier. Both of these require the player to complete a campaign on a certain game mode. Connecting Flight makes the player play a versus game on dead air from start to finish, and Last Frontier has the player play The Last Stand on expert realism and actually have to survive to the end. While both of these are buggy, refuse to work sometime, and require multiple attempts for no reason, these aren't the buggiest, and these can be done with friends. The next achievement that is an absolute headache for me was Heartwarmer. In a versus round, leave the safe room to defibrillate a dead teammate. While on paper this seems easy, this is an absolute nightmare. Not only do defibrillators not guaranteed to spawn, but your teammate has to die in a place where you can actually get back to them after entering the safe room. So they can't die before a no point of no return, because then you just can't get back to them. Not only that, but in versus, nobody wants to go back out that far. Like, nobody's willing to help you in versus. It is an absolute free-for-all out there. Quick little note here, I just realized I didn't talk about why this achievement doesn't work. Sometimes it just refuses to work. I've done it like 3 times before it actually worked, and I've also seen it work when it shouldn't have. I've seen people res people like quarter through the map, halfway through the map, and then it just randomly pops.
Inside now! going as fast as I can. First aid.
Well, next you're thinking, well, it'd probably have to be some of the achievements for survival. Survival has a lot of problems. The medal achievement, this is where the fun begins. On our way and getting started, require the player to earn all bronze medals, all silver medals, and all gold medals on official survival maps. Now, sometimes you'll complete a map and it just won't count. I would get gold on a map and then it would only count for silver for some reason, so I'd have to replay it. Not to mention that if you got gold on every single map, there are 43 maps. It would take you over 7 hours to get these achievements. The most buggy, the most broken, and the most impossible achievement to get in Left 4 Dead 2 is Beat the Rush. In a survival round, get a medal only using melee weapons. This achievement becomes invalid if 1. Any SI in the game use their ability. This includes Smoker Pull, Spitter Spit, Boomer Bile, Tank Rock Throw, Charger Charge, and Hunter Pounce. If anything uses their ability, this achievement becomes invalid. If a player takes any damage from anything that isn't melee, the achievement is invalid. This achievement is also randomly invalid when spawning in but on all but 3 maps. It also has to be a new medal, so if you already have all the medals for the campaign, this is impossible to get. The achievement also becomes invalid if anyone on your team, including AI, shoots a bullet. So here I am. I'm going to teach you how to get this impossible achievement that was completely impossible, but there is a possible way to do it. I recommend not versus, what am I doing, single player. I recommend going on the last map of Coldstream because that's where I got it. I read that sometimes it just doesn't work on certain maps. I don't know how true that is, but this is where I got it, so it should work. Make sure, one thing, like I said earlier, you cannot have all the medals already. If you have all the medals already, it's not going to work. You need to get a new medal. So what you want to do first is you want to kick your AI. So you can just type in, open the console and type in kick the coach, kick Ellis, and then kick Rochelle. Boom. Because if they fire a bullet, which they will, it'll deactivate the achievement. Make sure you don't fire a bullet, and you just want to look for a melee weapon here. All right. Now for the most important part of this, and insanely good survival cheese. This also works if you just want to get all the medals. What you want to do is open your console and type in this command right here. This command will be in the description below, but what this does is it kicks all infected AI. And make sure it's binded to a key that's easy to press because you're going to have to be pressing it a lot. Now what this does, obviously it kicks all the infected AI, but it also makes the achievement pretty easy to get now. So because there won't be any infected AI, none of the... you gotta start doing it immediately before they... yeah. So they spawn kind of fast. So you gotta kind of like spam click it a lot to make sure none of them spawn. This way, only common infected will spawn. Now this will make it so none of the special infected can use their abilities, so the achievement will become active. Bots or you won't fire any bullets, and all you have to do is kill common infected, which is very easy for 10 minutes or however long till you get a medal, and it should work. Yeah, you can use this on any map to get any amount of time you want. Obviously, you know, cheating to get a time isn't cool, but you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, and also survival is like boring sometimes, especially on certain maps. So yeah, I hope you guys liked it. And, just be here killing, you know. Okay. Oh shit, that didn't really work.